In the infinite darkness before time, before the first whisper of existence, there was only an endless, formless void. This primordial space was not empty, but pregnant with potential, a swirling chaos of unformed waters that held the seeds of all creation. These waters were not mere liquid, but divine entities themselves, the first gods of existence. From this primordial chaos emerged two primary divine forces: Apsu, the sweet waters representing order and potential, and Tiamat, the salt water embodying chaos and unbridled potential. These primordial deities existed in a delicate balance, floating in the vast nothingness where no land, no sky, no other divine beings had yet taken form. Their union would become the crucible of creation. From their cosmic coupling emerged the first generation of gods, the twins Lamu and Lahamu, followed by Anshar and Kasar. With their birth, time itself began to flow, and the universe started to take shape. As generations of divine beings proliferated, the celestial realm became increasingly turbulent. These young gods were not quiet, contemplative entities, but rambunctious, loud, and full of unbridled energy. Their constant noise and activity began to disturb the primordial peace that Apsu and Tiamat had known. Driven to distraction, Apsu could no longer rest or focus. Frustrated and desperate for silence, he proposed a drastic solution to Tiamat. They should destroy these noisy offspring and restore the tranquil void. However, Tiamat hesitated. Despite their disruptive nature, these were her children, imperfect, but precious. While Tiamat withdrew, Apsu and his advisor Mumu secretly plotted the destruction of the young gods. But they were overheard by Enki, the god of wisdom and mischief. In a cunning move, Enki cast a sleeping spell on Apsu and then killed him, effectively protecting the younger generation of gods. From Apsu's remains, Enki constructed a dwelling, and with his wife, he would later give birth to Marduk, a god whose power would eclipse all others. When Tiamat discovered Apsu's murder, her grief transformed into uncontrollable rage. No longer hesitant, she now saw the younger gods as a threat to be eliminated. She prepared for war, arming herself and her loyal forces with unprecedented might. Tiamat created 11 terrifying monsters: fish creatures, raging hounds, great rams, and scorpion men, each more fearsome than the last. Her arsenal was not just physical but metaphysical. She wore the magical tablets of destiny, which controlled the very fabric of fate. As the battle raged and the younger gods found themselves overwhelmed, Marduk emerged as their champion. Declaring his intent to defeat Tiamat, he was proclaimed king by his divine kin. Preparing for battle, he embodied the essence of the sun, his body burning with celestial flame. Using a net woven from the four winds, Marduk trapped Tiamat. He defeated her champion and then turned his divine fury upon her, splitting her body with a single arrow. From her corpse, he crafted the world. The heavens and the earth emerged from her divine form. In the aftermath of this cosmic conflict, Marduk and Enki faced a final challenge: what to do with those gods who had sided with Tiamat. Their solution was ingenious and multifaceted. They would create humans from the blood of Tiamat's defeated champion, beings who would serve the gods and maintain cosmic order. Though the names of these gods have faded from common knowledge, their essence resonates through subsequent mythological traditions. The Genesis creation narrative, with its imagery of a world emerging from water and void, bears striking similarities to this ancient Mesopotamian myth. This story is more than a tale of divine conflict. It is a profound exploration of creation, chaos, order, and the delicate balance between destruction and genesis, a myth that speaks to the fundamental human understanding of how existence might have begun.